Pauline's and Roberta's. And Steph is back here with us to show us a planter, and I've never seen a planter come with soil before.
Pretty nice, huh?
But here we are.
Yeah.
Not only are you getting the planter at home that comes in your choice of colors,
Yep.
but you're also getting the soil.
That's right.
Now, Roberta's has been here for 27 years. In that 27-year period, when was the first year that you've offered planters?
I know, I'm embarrassed to say.
When
now,
was it?
Today, this year.
Now, this is the year.
season,
2025.
I know.
But you know
right?
what? They've always focused on plants, and that was
Yeah.
it. But you've literally asked them to do this, and they listen to what your requests are, and this is something that you requested. Let me show you the color options that you have.
Great.
This one up front is going to be your pink. Here it is in your purple. I love the vibrancy of each of these.
Yep.
In the middle is your green. It's our most limited option. This one is the brown, and then finally on the end is the blue.
Yeah.
And in the blue is where you're getting the soil.
That's right.
It's going to be an 8-quart bag of your soil.
That's right, yes.
Which, by the way, in the last show almost sold out. We had a little bit of a bigger size.
The bigger size,
But
yep.
it actually, I think, maybe down to like the last couple dozen. Okay, the last 60s, the last
Well,
5
there you
dozen
go.
here. So there you go. If you want to add it to this, you certainly can use that as well. But tell us about this bundle, why you did it, and then give us a tour of the planter.
Absolutely. So I'll start off with this black gold natural and organic potting mix.
Right.
So I want to stress, it is actually not a soil at all.
Oh, okay.
So soil means that there's dirt in it, which is just kind of like a waste of space. This has no dirt. This is actually filled, Justin, with all of the great things that you need, or that your plants need rather, to really thrive. So you'll see that there is vermiculite, compost, perlite, sphagnum moss, all of these things, earthworm castings, which, you know, if you didn't know, soil science is a real thing. Scientists spend their life trying to come up with the best combinations, and we have found this to be our favorite potting mix because of all the things I mentioned, which just means that you are giving your plants organic material and natural fertilizers to really help them thrive. And this 8-quart bag is going to fill your 10-inch party planter perfectly. So they're a perfect companion to each other. That's why we paired them up. So that's what you can imagine it will look like when you pour your bag of soil into your
What
pot.
can we put in the soil? What should we not put in that? I'm sorry, planting mix, and what should we not put in the planting
I
mix?
also said soil, so
Yeah,
my
that's
bad. Literally anything can grow in this.
Okay, so veggies are totally fine. in
Veggies,
that.
houseplants. Here I have our blue and white lavender. Next to Justin, we have a houseplant, that beautiful snake plant there in the brown.
Wow.
So really, the reason we wanted to bring this bundle is because
Gorgeous.
we want you to have success growing plants, but in order to do so, your plants are gonna only be healthy if they have healthy potting mix, if they're
Right.
growing in a healthy medium. So that's why we wanted to include this, because this is what we grow all of our plants in. So when you do buy Roberta's plants, you're gonna continue growing them in the exact same stuff that they're already growing in.
Which is super important. It's already
Yeah.
coming to you thriving, so
That's
you might
right.
as well continue
Exactly.
that process
Yes.
going. But think about everything else that you're
shoot,
going
sorry.
to be getting. That's all right. Think about everything else that you're going to be getting that you're going to want to put in this. You simply are choosing what color do you want.
Yes.
Is it that royal blue, and that's a deep, beautiful blue? I love, and that's our most popular one. Like different
gorgeous.
sport teams, you're going to be able to match up to this.
Yeah, I like that.
Do you want the brown one, which is a little bit more natural? If you've got like a white deck and you want it to pop, but maybe match like the base of the deck, this would be great. If
Yeah.
you've got like the white fence. Here it is in the green, super bright and fun, most limited option. This one is that purple, and then we also have the pink as well. This is Emma 131964.
Yeah.
That is the item number. It's a 10-inch diameter. Let's go on a tour
A
though
little
of this.
tour, yeah, I would love to. So like you said, it took us a little while to get a planter here, but now we did, and we are all gardeners, so we know what a good planter needs. So right away you'll notice that there are 4 pre-drilled drainage holes. Drainage is so important for your plants. Typical containers, if they have any, it's just one, and that is not nearly enough. Then you'll also notice here, Justin, we actually included these little planter feet, these pot feet here. So
What is
not
that?
only does it elevate your container off of your surfaces to protect your decks, you know, your cement from getting all kind of murky underneath, but it allows for ample drainage as well. So now when it's seated like this, the water will come out the drainage holes and then effortlessly flow out from the bottom of the container.
I just moved 3 planters that I never touched them at the end of the season, and I moved
underneath
them,
it,
all green and moldy.
ugh, nasty, right?
I had to take the power washer to like get rid of it.
Yeah.
So this will be able to help to prevent that from happening, and
They're super lightweight. Yeah, you read my mind.
I looked at it and I was like, okay, that's a nice glass planter. No, it's not.
Yeah.
What is this material?
So this is just a really strong polymer. So it looks like a glazed sort of ceramic look. But I couldn't do that. Couldn't do this if they were ceramic.
Not at all.
And what's really nice about it being this polymer is that they can uphold against the cold winters. If you've ever had a ceramic container and you left it outside 12 months out of the year, typically they crack because they start to expand and then they shrink and then they're useless. Once you have a crack in your planter, you can't keep using it. These are not going to crack for you. These are going to remain sturdy and the colors are not going to fade. We gave them the name the party planter for these bright, beautiful colors, but we also wanted to throw in a more neutral, which is why we have that brown. You guys asked for something a little more neutral and I love it too. So really this collection is just setting you up for success because we want you to have the most beautiful plants.
I mean, this collection is like the customer request collection. Here's
Yeah.
why. One, you asked for Roberta's to make planters. They listened, they did it, they debuted it this
That's
season.
right, yep.
This season, over 11,000 of them have been picked up, which is incredible. You also said, well, we really want that planting mix to come with it. Well,
Absolutely.
they gave it to you
Yes.
here in this mix. Not only are you getting the planter, you're getting the 8-quart of that natural
Yeah, and this is
organic
a hefty
planter's mix.
bag.
That is, I mean,
Yeah.
is this one bag?
Exactly,
Okay,
yes.
so it will fill the entire bag,
Yep.
which means you're good to go. I've done it before where I've gotten the mix, I put it in the car, it gets so filthy and dirty in the car, you have
know
to
it.
vacuum afterwards.
Yep.
There's always like the holes in it from when they're stacked or whatever. And then there's leftover, you put it in the garage,
Or
it ends up
not
spilling,
enough.
or not enough.
That is my
Yes.
least favorite thing about gardening is when I don't have enough potting mix and I'm in the zone to plant, and now we've solved that issue for
Well,
you.
you're totally good to go, and it is going to be a really great potter or planter,
There
not
you go.
potter, planter.
Hey, we're the potters. We're
Making,
gonna do
yeah,
the
okay. I was
planting.
like, am I making words?
Yeah,
Here, choice of color. So here it is in the pink. There's your purple, the green, the brown,
Yep.
and we also have it for you in that royal blue. M131964. Steph, so good to see you.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for being on the show.
See
Get
you
home safe
later.
tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, coming up.